Hey everyone, Miss Ella here, Learn to Grow. I hope that you're having a great day. So I've been very busy. We've had family visiting, so took some break. But today I want to talk about perennial tree collards with you and why I think that they make an excellent crop to grow at home. So a perennial plant will come back every year as long as they are hardy to your zone or climate. So essentially the roots are perennial. That means that the roots don't die and you don't have to replant them like you would with annual or biennial plants. Now these tree collards are hardy to 20 degrees Fahrenheit or about zone 8. And I'm in zone 8B. So I have a couple of different varieties here, and make sure to check out some information below in the description of this video, and I'll provide a website to go to. I got them from Project Tree Collards. So if you'd like to read more about tree collards, make sure to check out the links below. So anyways, this one here is the purple tree collard. And then I also have this merit one here. I'll flip the camera, I'll give you a closer look. Also, the purple tree collards, they can get up to 10 feet tall, and either one can live up to 20 years. So most live around 10 to 15 years, but it is known that some have survived up to 20 years. So if you are growing perennial crops, you pretty much just plant them once, and once they are established, they will produce for you for many years to come. So here is the merit collard. That purple one is leaning on it. I need to put the support, which I'll be doing next. The leaves are beautiful and humongous. So it's about 3.5 feet tall right now. The trunk on this one is pretty thick. And the purple one here is about 5.5 feet. There's another one over here. So those are a little bit over 5 feet. And we have these two next to the fence, which are, I believe, almost 8 feet tall. The fence is just under 6 feet, and these are over 2 feet above the fence. So tree collards are in the Brassica or Brassicaceae family and share the same growth requirements such as its cousins, kale, broccoli, cauliflower, and they thrive best in full sun, but will do fine also in part shade. Although they are more susceptible to powdery mildew if they are in the shade, just like many other crops. Just like other brassicas, tree collards are susceptible to cabbage worms and aphids. Now, for cabbage worms, I usually check the underside of the leaves for eggs and I scrape them off. And on my daily morning walks, I usually check the terminal bud, the center of the stems, for cabbage worms, which are the green larvae. And they hide under the leaves as well, but sometimes you'll see them on the top or the terminal bud. That's where they hide. And if you have any on your plants, you might see some black droppings as well. So I usually handpick the larvae and leave them out for the wild birds to eat. And this has been very great at controlling them. So we've had minimal damage, although I just noticed that this one is full of holes, so there might be one in there, but the rest of the leaves are looking great and healthy. If you decide to plant tree collards, they do best in full sun at least 6 hours or more per day. And also make sure that the soil is well draining and fertile. Once they are established, they do really well on their own. And we usually grow ours in the ground, so we don't really have to fertilize as often. So once a year, I lay about a couple of inches of organic compost. And then in the middle of the year, usually around the summertime, I top dress with about half an inch of worm castings around the plant. And also I mulch with dry grass clippings or wood chips, which help retain moisture and protect the microbes in the soil. So mulching is really important. Also, it breaks down, and over time it'll release nutrients in the soil as well. So tree collards are also as nutritious as kale and the other brassicas. They are a good source of calcium, protein, vitamins A, C, K, and antioxidants. Well, I hope that you guys found this video helpful, and let me know if you're already growing tree collards. We'd love to hear from you, and what are your favorite recipes? Leave a comment down below. Thank you so much for joining me today, and stay tuned. I'll be featuring a couple more perennial greens soon, so I'll see you on the next video. Happy gardening!